Hey, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. That is the first time I've said that in a good long while. And as far as in a good long while, it's been a good long while. It's been a very hot minute since I did this kind of video. Mainly it's because for the last year and a half, I want to say, I have mainly been reading library books. Now, that's all good and fine. However, it's not like I have stopped getting new books. So, you know, my physical TBR, as it were, well, it kind of means it looks a lot like this. And yes, I am aware you can't see the full thing in camera right now, which is why I did a little clip so you can see both sides of it. So it's mainly the top of it that's a bloody mess. Semi-coherent. Well, they've all been pushed in every which way I can manage. So yeah, it's not very I really want to read this book now. It's not giving me those feels, let's say. So what I thought we would do today is kind of go through it, I guess shelf by shelf, but I don't know. I just call it a cart and then I get confused. But I thought we'd do just one tier at a time. Maybe finishing off with the top one. Unless the books fall all over us, then I guess we're in trouble, but anyway, I'm gonna try to lower you down, so we'll take the bottom tier first, I guess. Great angle. Anyway, we'll kind of start off here, I guess. So, I have the first and last book in the Bone Season series. These are the new authors' revised thingamajig. I don't know what to call them. I am missing the other ones, which I will get at some point, hopefully during the year, because I'm very anxious to reread these. I haven't read Dark Mirror yet, so you know, I really want to read that one. I do have Troy, which is the third book in the Mythos series by Stephen Fry. There is a fourth one out as well, and yeah, I did quite recently read the third one, so or finish it rather. So I'm gonna attempt to read that at some point. Then we have short story collection. We have some autobiographies, and also the dark comedy, the dark comedy, the Divine Comedy by Dante. And then we have some books that I have kind of started to read, which I do want to continue at some point. So let's take the other side, shall we? So well, we can do it by this. So I have the complete Grimm's Fairy Tales, also a book I have started. I've read some stories, but not all of them, and it's one of those that I kind of pick up and read a little and then I put it down again. I guess you can call it a palate cleanser kind of a deal, but I don't know. Anyway, I also have one of Stephen Fry's autobiographies, I should say, because he's written quite a few. I then have The Arcanum Unbound by Brandon Sanderson. This is basically, I need to read a lot of other books before I can complete this book, but that's a different project altogether. Then I can't even take them out, but I have Priory of the Orange Tree, and I have the prequel, sequel, prequel. I don't know which order they go in anymore, but there you go. I have those two. Those are some chunky books, so it's not a top priority, but anyway. Take the second tier here. Now, this is mainly series that I've kind of organized, I guess. Also books I've started, but not gotten very far. This is the, I want to say it's the third book in, what's this called again? Peter Khan series. And these are some of the following books. I am missing something. I'm not sure which number it is, but I'm missing something. Also the ones that comes after this one. And now we have a cat. There we go. Then I have the Suki Stackhouse books. I don't have all of them. These are just from like number 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I want to say. I don't know. I can't count. Okay. And then I'm missing the rest of them continuing ons. Mainly it's because I kind of want these covers that you can kind of see up top here, but I haven't really found the rest of them in those ones, only like these colored ones. I don't want the TV tie-ins, okay? I don't like them. I don't want them, no. And then I have some of the, what are these called again? They're by Wasim Khan. It's like, I think it's like Baby Ganesh Detective Agency. I don't know. Something like that. I've read book 1, and these are the following books. I just haven't continued them on. Now this one I've heard is kind of a sequel to one of her previous series. So you don't need to have read the previous series, but it is a good idea if you have. I haven't read any Bridget Kemmerer books. I just bought this one because it was pretty, and I do kind of want to read her books, but I haven't picked it up. This is book 1 in, I think, a series of 3, but I don't know. For now, it just lives there. Then I also have, I have 2 of these. These are like little leaflet stories, I don't know, from these books, if you can see. So it's No I Can't Even and No I Could Never by Simon James Green. These were from Yalk a good couple of years ago now. I have yet to pick these books up, but I've kept these. For some reason I have 2. I don't know why. But it's an original short story, so you know, I have them. And then moving on to the other side. We're back here again. Hey. So, I guess we'll start here. So this is one I've kind of started. This is book 1 in this series here. I think it's called like Hope Meadows or something. I want to say, I don't know. Basically, I think we're following different characters, but in the same kind of setting or something. I'm not sure. Also a book I've kind of started. Carol Matthews' The Chocolate Lovers Club. This is, these are the rest of that series. There are 4 books in that one, so, you know, should probably read it at some point. Whoops. Then I have the Iliad over here. I have the Odyssey over here. Yet again, I've read both of these previous, a long time ago when I was about 10, but never my own copies. But then I got these copies, which the cloth bound copies are not great if you have cats, because they get hairy. But I do kind of really like them. I've read some of this. Yeah, I've read about that much. I read the 2 first. I want to say chapters, but I don't think it's actually called chapters in this thing, because it's kind of poemish. It's not, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I probably should finish that at some point. I'm going to put it back here because it gets less hairy over here. Then I have the last 3 books in the Sherlock Holmes series. I've read the first 3. I haven't continued it yet, but these are all ones where I have like a reading order, because there's some stories in here then they don't actually get in the wrong, they're not in the right order. No. And then I have the last book in the what's this series called? This one is called Citadel. The first book is called Labyrinth, and which I have read. The second book, which I do think I have here somewhere. Yeah, here. This one, Sepulchre. This is the second book. I've kind of started this one as well. Can you see a pattern? Yeah. They're quite heavy reads, which is why I haven't actually continued them. But that is the second tier. Now we should move on to the top tier before my cat knocks the light down. Let's continue, shall we? This is a very bad angle for me, but we're just going to go with it. Yeah, we can kind of fit the whole thing. Yeah, okay. So this is where it all goes awry. This is the mess. So I don't even know where to start. So I have remember what this duology was called, but it's by Shelley Parker Chatton. We have a Sulan Tan book. We have a, I guess, novella that's following Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I don't remember. It's something like that. We have another B. Fitzgerald book. I think she's released like 2 other books that I've yet to get, but I like her, so I will get them at some point. I have Sunrise Unreaping, the latest Hunger Games book that is about to become a movie, so should read that. I should also watch the last movie, what was it called again? A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The snow movie. Anyway, what is this? Oh yeah, it's a Elizabeth Lim book. Very pretty. I like it. Don't remember what it was called. I have a Beth O'Leary book. I have Babylonia by Costanza Casati. I don't think I said that right. Anyway, let's just take the books I have in my hand. I have The Book Swap by Tessa Beckers. She's a new author for me. I don't know. I just got it for Christmas by my friend. I then have Mate by Ali Hazelwood, which is the second book to Bride, which I did kind of enjoy, so that should be interesting. I have Hera by Jennifer Saint. And I also have Spellbound by Georgia Layton. No idea what this is about, but these 2 books were in Tesco for like £4, so I just bought them, okay? Don't judge me. Over here I have the second book by Helen Comerford in the love interest. This one is called The Hero Complex. I bloody loved the first one. I've yet to pick up the second one. I am ashamed, okay? I am ashamed. I'm so ashamed. I have a Lucy Jane Wood book here, Uncharmed, which I think is the second one. Where is the first one? I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, I have it. It's on the side. So yeah, that's a big pile. Then I also have Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. The Ending Fire by Sarah El Arifi. I have The Cursebound by Sarah El Arifi. I have The Ragpicker King, the second book after Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I have Catabasis, which I'm very excited to read. I have heard mixed reviews, but we are ignoring them all. And yeah, here is the first Lucy Jane Wood book. And this is the first Lindsay Kelk witchy book. I think the second one is coming out soon, or it has already come out. I'm not too sure, but very excited. I have the second book in, what was it called? Threadstep Bound? Something like that. This is the second book. It was like Greek gods mythology, but in like a dystopian kind of a setting world. Bloody loved it. So, you know, gotta read it. I have the first book in this series. This is a book of 5, I think. I have yet to pick this up, but I'm very excited to. I also have the third book in the Crescent City one, which I am also very excited to pick up, even though it's chunky as hell. Yeah, and I do think that is all the books. yes, so we'll do a little recap like this. I cannot hold this still for the life of me. I'm sorry. Like you can see, I have a bunch of books, many of which I desperately want to read, but because I've been reading library books and haven't really had the time that I want to give to each of these books, most of them, because I want to do like one of those insane reading vlogs where basically I update you very regularly. I can't say it. Regularly. No, that's not it. Never mind. You know what I mean. Instead of like I have been doing recently, which is basically just like a sit down reading vlog where I update you once I've finished the book. My cats are going crazy. Anyway, yeah, that is kind of my TBR in no particular order. I can't get most of the books out, and what would be great would be if I could minimize this whole thing by the end of the year. I am pretty sure I'm going to be buying more books because there are so many books that I want to be reading this year. It's a crazy amount. I think I will do a video on that shortly, so you will see kind of my priority read, I guess, or the ones I want to do crazy reading vlogs with. Also, have you seen Yoshi? I have a story, but I'm not going to say it. Basically, I got into the Nintendo pop-up, and I didn't have to wait in line for hours and hours. Yeah, I think I'll do a like little theming. I am getting sweaty as hell now. I don't know why. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.